Hi everybody, I am Jessa Hinton here with ModaMob. Today I have the expert when it comes to skincare, Mr. Brian Champagne. How are you?
I'm great. How are you today, Jessa?
I'm fantastic. Thank you for being here. I'm so excited for you to be here because we have viewers that need your advice and need your knowledge. So what's the main factor when it comes to problematic skin?
Well, there's many factors that contribute to it. And one can be your skin type.
Okay.
And the other can be the care or lack of, or improper care, because that can be as bad as no care.
Okay, explain a little bit on improper.
Well, a lot of times when someone has real oily, acneic skin, they want to feel dry. So they'll use rubbing alcohol till it's just complete. Well, now the skin is going to start producing more oils because it needs certain amounts of natural oils in the skin. And because it thinks there's no oils, it really starts producing. So that's really kind of damaging it even more.
Right.
So, you know, you have to be gentle with it. You have to clean the surface without stripping it.
So if somebody had a crater on their face and they want it gone by the morning, you know that they're going to go home and try to pop it.
Okay, so let's deal in the real world. We know they're going to.
Yes.
The important thing is to understand what it is, and that's a combination of oil and bacteria in there. And it has a film of oil that's hardened on top, which won't let anything out. So if you're going to do that, you want to use a hot compress first. So you get the water as hot as you can, you put it on the towel, wring it out, and hold it there over and over, and it softens it. And then if you, I can't believe I would ever tell anyone how to pop a pimple.
People.
I know, they're going, so if you're going to pop a pimple.
But don't, he recommends don't.
Don't do it. You come from the sides and go under. If you go straight at it, you're busting it on the inside, and all that bacteria is just spreading on the inside, and that's where your scarring comes from.
Okay.
So as a trained professional, we're going to come under and lift it out. But, you know, I really don't recommend people doing that at home.
So what is your advice when somebody can't go in to see an esthetician or a dermatologist? How do they get rid of it?
Well, you...
Without popping it.
You just can't. I mean, it's got to calm down. It's an acne is an inflammation. It's inflamed. And so until it calms down, and sometimes it has to be released.
So there are times where if you don't pop it, it's going to stay there?
Well, it'll calm down.
But not right away?
No.
So there's no magic trick or...
Not really.
Me, I tend to, I think with all of my traveling, and my mom had it, I get cystic acne, and it's only right here. So if I've, you know, haven't had enough sleep, or if I've had, you know, extra coffee, my skin will show it. So there's no popping for cystic. I mean, there's no head, there's no nothing. It's kind of like it comes up, and then after a while, it'll go down. So for cystic versus the tiny whiteheads, what do you recommend for both types?
Well, the tiny whiteheads, when you have melias, your extra virgin olive oil will dissolve them.
The tiny baby.
Yeah, the little ones that are around the face, there's no opening, so it can't come out.
Okay.
So it's a little pocket. The only way you can remove them is extraction. But extra virgin olive oil can penetrate the skin because it's a smaller molecule, and oil dissolves oil, and it will dissolve them. So if you have a couple of melias, in 1 week they'll be gone if you use extra virgin olive oil every night and massage it on the skin, and then wipe the excess off and do your skincare.
So for dry skin, I am going to, because I have dry skin. I have sensitive and dry skin, and so when I'm battling with a breakout, but the rest of my face is dry, extra virgin olive oil can be used for both.
Oh, absolutely. And it'll make a huge difference in one treatment. One treatment, you'll see a difference.
Okay, well that's amazing because you don't really need to spend that much money
Right.
on it. Also, another thing for dry, sensitive, combination skin, oily skin, is your product.
It is, the HydraPlex. It's hyaluronic acid, and hyaluronic acid is a natural component of our skin. We all have it inside of us, and as we age, we quit producing it in volume. So we have to put it back. It's a hydrator, a humectant, it draws moisture, and it holds moisture. So hyaluronic acid holds over 1,000 times its weight in water. So it's like a rainstorm to a desert.
Okay, so we need this for our face, regardless of age.
Absolutely. So on a clean face, you put this first and then do the rest of your treatments. And it really instantly makes a difference in the look and the feel of the skin.
For somebody in their 20s versus 60s, advice that you would give?
Well, when you're 20, you're going to start, the first thing you're going to notice probably around 25, unless you've been a sun worshiper, is crinkles around the eyes. So you want to get on an eye gel if you have oily skin, an eye cream if you have dry skin. But you want an eye product because that targets the area there, and that's a different type of skin. The other thing you want to do is not just put it right here, but you want to bring it all the way out where you would see all of that and put your cream or your gel all the way out here. So that's going to be the first thing, and then a sunscreen, because you're going to see the damaging effects of sunscreen 20 years later.
Exactly, so somebody coming in at 60 that says, make me over, and they had no previous, you know, any kind of routine or regime, right. It's gonna be better to start at an earlier age to prevent that later on.
Because you have two types of treatments. You have prevention and repair. So of course, if there's a choice, we want to go the route of prevention, but you have to intercept it before the damage starts. Right. So, you know,
so it's just education. It's just knowing what to use. And I think a lot of people are scared that they're going to pick a product and it's going to have the reverse effect, or it's going to make them either break out more. It's not going to give them the look that they're trying to achieve. But with this, it's for everybody.
It is. I've actually had the product 27 years. And I've never had one person have a problem with it. I've had it reformulated 3 times with peptides and different things that have come on the market, and still no one's ever had a problem with it.
Thank you so much, Brian, for coming. Let's tell our viewers one more time where you can buy your amazing HydraPlex.
Well, you can get it at brianchampagne.com.
And we can follow your journey on
Instagram, and that's Brian_champagne.
So for more Brian Champagne, everybody head to brianchampagne.com or ModaMob.com. And of course, for all of your beauty tips and tricks, head to ModaMob.com.